Did you know that about 70% of parents feel overwhelmed by the constant flow of parenting advice? With countless books, blogs, and social media posts out there, it's no wonder many parents struggle to find what truly works for their family. Here's a shocking fact: nearly 60% of parents admit they don't follow the advice they read or hear. Why? Because what works for one family often doesn't work for another. In today's world, parenting can feel like a game of trial and error. Instead of feeling empowered, many parents find themselves confused and stressed. But what if I told you that the solution isn't just about following the latest tips? The truth is, there's no one-size-fits-all approach to parenting. In this video, we'll explore the myths of generic advice, the importance of your own feelings, and how comparison can steal your joy. We'll also discuss how to build better communication with your kids and trust your instincts. Get ready to embrace your unique parenting journey, flaws and all. Chapter 1. The myth of the one-size-fits-all parenting guide. When it comes to parenting, there's a mountain of advice out there, but the truth is, not all of it fits your family. In fact, studies show that nearly 60% of parents feel overwhelmed by conflicting advice. This leads to confusion and frustration. Remember, your child is unique, just like you. Many parenting books tout their methods as foolproof, but they often fail to account for the nuances of individual personalities. Just think about it. A strict schedule may work wonders for one child but could stifle another's creativity. Dr. Daniel Siegel, in his book The Whole Brain Child, suggests that understanding your child's brain development is crucial. Tailoring your approach to their needs can make all the difference. So, how do you navigate this sea of advice? Start by observing your child's behavior and preferences. What excites them? What makes them anxious? Taking note of these details can guide your parenting choices. Also, don't hesitate to ditch the expert advice that doesn't resonate with you. Parenting isn't a race, it's a journey. As author Janet Lansbury puts it, trust yourself. You know more than you think you do. Lastly, seek out diverse perspectives. Talk to other parents, join support groups, or explore different cultural practices. This will enrich your understanding and help you create a parenting style that's truly your own. Chapter 2. The Emotional Labyrinth. Navigating your feelings as a parent. Parenting is as much about emotions as it is about techniques. Yet, many parents overlook their feelings, leading to burnout and stress. Did you know that nearly 70% of parents report feeling overwhelmed? It's no surprise when you consider the daily juggling act of work, home, and kids. One powerful strategy is to practice self-care. It's not selfish, it's essential. As author Brené Brown reminds us, you can't pour from an empty cup. Set aside time for activities that recharge you, whether that's reading, exercising, or simply enjoying a cup of coffee in peace. Journaling is another effective way to process your feelings. Writing down your thoughts can help clarify what's bothering you and identify patterns in your parenting. It's a simple yet powerful tool. Also, don't be afraid to share your feelings with your partner or friends. Open conversations can lighten your emotional load and strengthen your support network. Sometimes, just knowing you're not alone can make a huge difference. Finally, consider seeking professional help if you're struggling. Therapy can provide valuable tools for managing stress and understanding your emotions. A study from the American Psychological Association found that therapy can significantly improve parents' mental health, making them more effective caregivers. Chapter 3. The Pressure Cooker. Why comparison is the thief of joy. In our hyper-connected world, it's easy to fall into the trap of comparison. Social media is filled with curated images of perfect families, making it seem like everyone else has it all figured out. But the reality is, behind those perfect posts, most parents feel just as lost. Research shows that social media can increase feelings of inadequacy in parents by 55%. It's essential to remember that these snapshots don't represent real life. Your journey is unique, and that's what makes it special. To combat this, limit your time on social media. Try a digital detox for a week and see how it impacts your mindset. You might find that without constant comparison, you feel more content and focused on your own family. Another strategy is to celebrate your own successes, no matter how small. Did your child eat vegetables today? High five. Did you manage to spend quality time together? That's a win. Author and speaker Dr. Laura Markham encourages parents to acknowledge these moments, saying, "What you focus on grows." Lastly, build a community that uplifts rather than compares. Surround yourself with friends who support you and share similar values. By fostering positive connections, you'll create a nurturing environment where everyone can thrive. If you're enjoying this content and want more parenting tips, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us bring you valuable insights and ideas. Chapter 4. The Disconnect. Communication breakdown between generations. One of the biggest challenges parents face today is bridging the communication gap with their kids. According to a recent study, over 50% of parents say they struggle to connect with their teenagers. This disconnect can lead to misunderstandings and frustration on both sides. To tackle this, start by actively listening. This means giving your child your full attention without interrupting. Research shows that active listening improves relationships, making kids feel heard and valued. Try using phrases like, "I hear you," or "Tell me more." These simple responses can open up deeper conversations. Another effective strategy is to use "I" statements instead of "you" statements. For instance, instead of saying, "You never listen," try saying, "I feel unheard when you don't respond." This technique helps prevent defensiveness and fosters healthier dialogues. Additionally, consider having regular family meetings. These can be casual and fun, like a pizza night where everyone shares their thoughts. According to family therapist Dr. John Gottman, these meetings can strengthen family bonds and improve communication skills. Also, be mindful of your body language. Nonverbal cues often speak louder than words. Make eye contact and use open gestures to show you're engaged. Kids pick up on these signals, which can make them more comfortable sharing their feelings. Finally, be patient. Building effective communication takes time. Celebrate small wins, like when your child opens up about their day. This encourages them to keep sharing, creating a more open family atmosphere. Chapter 5. Beyond the Books. The Power of Intuition in Parenting. In a world full of parenting advice, it's easy to forget one crucial resource: your intuition. Research shows that trusting your instincts can lead to better parenting outcomes. After all, you know your child better than anyone else. To harness this power, take time to reflect on your parenting style. What feels right for you and your family? Dr. Shefali Sabari, author of The Conscious Parent, emphasizes that conscious awareness of your feelings and reactions leads to better parenting choices. Start by tuning into your emotions. Ask yourself how certain situations make you feel. Are you stressed when enforcing rules? Understanding your feelings can help you respond more effectively. Another strategy is to trust your gut when it comes to your child's needs. If something feels off, don't hesitate to explore it further. For example, if your child suddenly becomes withdrawn, trust your instincts to investigate and support them. Creating a family values list can also help clarify your intuition. Write down what's important to your family, such as kindness, honesty, or adventure. Refer to this list when making decisions, allowing your core values to guide you. Finally, remember that it's okay to make mistakes. Every parent does. Embrace those moments as learning opportunities. As parenting expert Dr. Tina Payne Bryson says, mistakes are just the stepping stones to wisdom. Chapter 6. The Freedom of Imperfection. Embracing your parenting flaws. Perfection is an unrealistic goal in parenting. In fact, striving for it can lead to stress and anxiety. Studies show that parents who embrace their flaws report feeling happier and more relaxed. So, let's celebrate imperfection. Start by changing your mindset. Instead of thinking of parenting as a checklist of tasks, view it as an evolving journey. Author Brené Brown suggests that embracing vulnerability leads to deeper connections with ourselves and others. Acknowledge that it's okay to be flawed. One way to practice this is by sharing your struggles with your kids. This teaches them that it's normal to make mistakes. For instance, if you mishandle a situation, take a moment to apologize. This builds trust and shows your child that everyone is human. Create a family motto that reflects your commitment to imperfection. Something like, "We grow together," or "Mistakes are part of our journey," can remind everyone that it's okay to stumble along the way. Engage in regular family reflection sessions. Set aside time to discuss what went well and what didn't. This practice not only strengthens family bonds but also normalizes the idea that imperfections are part of life. Lastly, be kind to yourself. Remember, you're doing your best. As author and speaker Marissa Pei says, self-compassion is key to being a great parent. Recognizing your efforts and allowing room for growth can create a positive environment for your family. In conclusion, while parenting advice can sometimes feel overwhelming, remember that your journey is uniquely yours. By focusing on communication, intuition, and embracing imperfections, you'll create a nurturing and fulfilling family life. Keep learning, stay flexible, and enjoy the ride. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more insights on navigating the ups and downs of parenting. Your support makes all the difference.